How about you?
Hi, I'm Vitalia, and I'm trying to be more good. So this month I've been doing human-free Mondays. Well done.
Terrific.
And also, I donate 30% of my victims' blood to blood bank.
Greetings. I've started recycling what's left of the enemy bases I destroyed.
This on TV. If you live in and around Australia or any of the countries around the world, you may have seen this advert. You may have seen these characters on your TV before. We are bringing you the mystery. The secret is that demonic activities have been brought to the forefront. There is a product on TV right now. It is a drink. I don't want to talk about the drink, touching the drink as a product, but we are focusing on the concept of the advert where Satan has been used in the advert, and you are watching it with your family without knowing what is really going on. All right. And then we've got other demonic characters playing major role in this advert on the TV that you have spent your money to buy. And then you are watching things that you don't want to see, things that you don't want your family to see, things that is affecting you spiritually, but you have no idea. This is the reason why we have gathered today, and we want everybody to understand that the times are bad. Beware. We'll be with you shortly within a second. See you in a minute. Share the link as we come back to finish it. We have these programs going on. This is a TV advert that I've watched myself. And then when I watched it, the content of the advert is something that I believe it is better if we can all sit down here as believers, as children of light. Bible says that beware so that they do not deceive you. How are you going to beware? We cannot beware by buying security items or hiring security around us. But it's all about opening our eyes and trying to see what goes on every day around us on the TV, in the advert, in society, whatever goes on. That is how we are going to beware about. And I want us to walk through this advert very carefully and see. Share your thoughts. Let us see what your understanding is. If you feel or think differently, please, you are welcome. But watch this advert with me, and then we will break it down and listen to the words if you've seen this ad.
Thank you all for coming out today. Who would like to start?
Okay, in the first place, the gentleman that just spoke, who comes in mind when you see this figure? Okay, this is blasphemy at its highest level. Whenever you see this figure, this gentleman, I will let you have a look at him again. This guy, okay, what comes in mind when you see this guy? Who comes in mind when you see this character, the way he's dressed? Remember, this advert that you are watching, every individual character you see here has been dressed to look or to represent something. So who would you think this guy represents as soon as you see his face in the advert? Please don't forget, try your best to share the link. Share it to as many people as you can so that I'll be able to go on straight with the program. The sharing is important so that we can cover many things, and most people will get to see some of these things and be aware of the times that we live in. Okay, so who comes in mind? Write that down. And then let's watch what the next lady is going to say.
Who would like to start? How about you?
Hi, I'm Vitalia, and I'm trying to be more good. So this month I've been doing human-free Mondays. Well done.
Terrific.
And also, I donate 30% of my victims' blood to blood bank.
Okay, so if you heard what she said she's Retalia or whatever, and then this month she is donating something. Check out what she's donating. I want to repeat it. Listen to her and then pay attention to it. Please share it.
How about you?
Hi, I'm Vitalia, and I'm trying to be more good. So this month I've been doing human-free Mondays. Well done.
Terrific.
So she said this month she's doing human-free Mondays. This month she's doing human-free what? Mondays. Human-free Mondays. So days that she doesn't do human-free, what does she do? I want you to think about when adverts come on TV, let's not just rush and listen and watch it and laugh and look at it as nothing. Things are being brought to the forefront for us to consume, and it sits into our subconscious. Okay, so now let's continue what she's saying.
Also, I donate 30% of my victims' blood to blood bank.
Wow.
Greetings.
So 30% of her victims' blood she's donating to the blood bank. And she's doing Human Free Mondays. What does she do? How does she get the blood? And she's saying that she's doing Human Free Monday just this month. And then all the other times, she's also saying that she's rather donating all the blood of her victims to the blood bank. So it means that she deals in blood, right? Whose blood? Which blood? You need to think about some of these things and know that that person is not ordinary. And I'll be showing you something about this one. The First Lady, look at her. Look at her again. Look at her face. Okay? Just look at her face. Look at the face, the arrangement of her teeth. And then I'll pause it when she's...
How about you?
Look at that.
Hi, I'm Vitalia, and I'm trying to be more good. So this month I've been doing human...
Okay. She's trying to be more good this month. So this lady is referred to by the company that did this advert. They say this lady is a vampire. It says vampire is the reanimated body of a dead person believed to come from the grave at night and suck the blood of persons that are asleep. This is the definition of vampire. Okay. So people that we believe to have been brought up again from the dead, it's assumed they are dead, and they come and they suck blood. And this is the character they have depicted in this lady, in this advert. And she's saying that she is donating her victims' blood to the blood bank this month. People, we need to be very, very sensitive. We need to be very sensitive and smart about what we are seeing now and consuming with our eyes, because the eyes is an entrance to our body. So whatever that we watch and we see over and over again has got something it can do to us, especially if you are a believer, a Christian. Be very, very careful. Please don't forget to share the link. So she's a vampire. So the first character we have is the vampire character, who is saying she's doing Human Free Mondays and she's donating the blood this month to the blood bank. Watch this.
Mondays. Well done. And also, I donate 30% of my victims' blood to blood bank.
Greetings. I've started recycling what...
Okay, so this guy, watch this guy. So the First Lady, we will talk about them again at the end. But now look at this guy.
What's left of the enemy bases I destroy.
Very eco-friendly.
And all my plans for galactic domination are printed on double-sided paper.
Okay, so the point he's mentioning is galactic domination. I want us to look into that. Let's watch him one more time. And look at this man that also sitting beside him. The characters represent something.
I've started recycling what's left of the enemy bases I destroy.
Very eco-friendly.
And all my plans for galactic domination are printed on double-sided paper.
Very nice.
Okay, now we are going to look at what it means when we say the galactic empire. Okay, the galactic empire is something that is a system, a governance or authority or power that are against religion but promote New World Order. I don't know if you have any idea as to what the New World Order is, but if you know the New World Order and the new age that we are in, maybe you will then understand what I'm talking about. Because the New World Order is not something that is not like an order or something that we can sit there and then watch as if nothing is at stake. Okay, it is very, very terrible that Christians of today, we look at things and we just let things slide. Because in the New World Order, every doctrine, okay, that Christ does not accept is promoted. Okay, so we need to be very, very careful. And then let's watch a video that I'm going to play. Okay. All right. In a second. We are going to play a video right away. Now, let's see that video. Okay. When you see this, we are talking about galactic domination. I want to prove something to you that these things have spiritual connotations. It's not just an advert.
In the Star Wars galaxy, it is said that there were millions of different religions practiced across the various planets, species, and cultures. So what was the Galactic Empire's stance on religion? In canon, the Galactic Empire outright banned all religions and made it illegal for anyone to publicly practice or believe in any supernatural deity, including.
Do you see what I'm talking about? I'll play it again. Listen to it.
In the Star Wars galaxy, it is said that there were millions of different religions practiced across the various planets, species, and cultures. So what was the Galactic Empire's stance on religion? In canon, the Galactic Empire outright banned all religions and made it illegal for anyone to publicly practice or believe in any supernatural deity, including the Force itself. Instead, the Empire created and promoted the New Order ideology, which was, in essence, the Empire's official political and religious program for its citizens.
So you see the New Age coming in. The New Age way of doing things, how Christians are being pushed into accepting things that are not true, things that can affect believers, things that can affect everything that we do. These are the things that the New World Order is pushing believers to believe in. And these are the adverts that we are watching. So that guy we saw there who said that he's pushing into galactic domination, that is what he's doing. His agenda is one of the people. There are things that are coming into the world that are coming with the intention of affecting what we do on earth. Okay? How whatever we do.
New Order pretty much sprouted the Emperor's promises of creating lasting peace and forever ending corruption.
Okay? So those things that we Christians are doing on this earth, those things seek to be targeted by certain people that we have no idea who they are. They are operating in the background. We talk about the Antichrist coming with force, coming to do some things. There are institutions and set up that are ready to push things ahead, so that when the Antichrist comes, job is easier. And some of these systems, we see them in projection in movies. Mobile phone was just in a movie years back and it became a reality. There are many things that have manifested in our lives that we live with in this world, and those things are things that only showed up in movies, in cartoons, and then they ended up shining in our face one day. Okay, these are some of the things we have to be very, very careful about, because it is not something that we can take for granted. Now let's continue listening to this one. So that was it about the galactic domination.
Anyone else?
Well, I adopted a hellhound from a shelter.
This is the worst one. I don't know if you can associate this character to any other character in mind, in movies, in real life. Then you will know. The program is very short today. We are moving on straight and we're going to finish it in a second. So I want you to watch this third part, the last part again. Okay. So we'll watch from here to the last.
Recycling what's left of the enemy bases I destroy.
Very eco-friendly.
And all my plans for galactic domination are printed on double-sided paper.
Very nice.
Anyone else?
Well, I...
Okay. This character should mean a lot to you. This character should mean a lot to you. It should be very easy for you to identify this figure, because this one is the one that is the deadliest. All right. So this figure we all know, and we can confirm that this is Satan. the two horns. And then there's a demon that they call Baphomet that is all over the place around at the moment, and people are worshiping him, and then it's a whole lot. But before he starts speaking, you will see at the middle, his name will be mentioned. So I'm not making this up. Those that made the concept of this advert mentioned the name of the character he represents. Just listen to this, we will replay that part.
Adopted a hellhound from a shelter. And I've also started drinking this. It's certified organic with all natural ingredients.
Look at the fingernails. If you see the fingernails, it should say something to you. In the age that we are now, there are men that will put on fingernails and paint them. Look at this guy's fingernail. Look at the face, the two horns. And you know why it is said that when people take pictures and they do this finger arrangement, some just do it for doing sake. They have no idea what they are even doing. But those that understand, they do it, and they do it to show to certain people that they are members of a certain group, a certain class, a certain family, certain representation, and that is what they love to do. We need to be smart as Christians about what we are seeing. And then we should pray more when we see things like this, because this confirms that we are heading closer to a time and a season where Christianity is directly under attack. It's no more the time where people are telling you are going to buy a hammer, you're going to be rich. Those prophecies that are coming, beautiful they are, but remember, the times are bad. That is what the Bible promised us. So we are in the end times, or moving closer into the end times, where things that used to be heard and mysteries, things that we used to read about, and when we hear them, we go run to bed. Those things are sitting right in front of us. On the TV, we see them. You watch this every day, but maybe you've not paid attention to it. There are many other adverts on TV that I want you to begin to pay attention to. They are speaking volumes to us. Now listen to him. We'll play his part again, because this is Satan in an advert you are watching every day. So we've spoken about the vampire who says she's donating the blood of her victims to the blood bank, and we have approved this, and we are watching it on TV every day. And then we spoke to the person that is dealing with the galactic domination, and now they've brought it on to Satan himself. What?
Now remember, Lucifer, share.
Okay, did you hear the name? Now remember, Lucifer. Remember, sharing is caring. That's what he's going to say. We'll play the Lucifer's part again, because that should make you understand that this program we are doing needs to be shared for many believers, especially to see this.
Is caring.
Pure blonde organic lard.
Well, I adopted a hellhound from a shelter.
I want to talk about what the hellhound is. Okay, let me just get him to speak in full, then you will understand that he says now he has adopted the hellhound. I will explain to you what a hellhound is.
Anyone else?
Well, I adopted a hellhound from a shelter. And I've also started drinking this. It's certified organic with all natural ingredients.
Now remember, Lucifer, sharing is caring.
Okay, now that is what he said. Lucifer's name has been mentioned, and he's being told sharing is caring. Do you need me to tell you that this advert is demonic? You don't need me to. And I don't know whether you've paid attention to this, because you've seen this played every now and then, but maybe you've not heard the words or something. So we need to be very careful. We are playing that part again, and I want you to pay close attention yourself. And then we will explain what a hellhound is. That's what Lucifer said at first.
Anyone else?
Well, I adopted a hellhound from a shelter. And I've also started drinking.
He said he has adopted the hellhound. Hellhound. Okay. Now this is hellhound. Hellhound, also known as the black dog or the bearer of death, is a species of a mortal supernatural spirit who possesses the bodies of humans. That is hellhound. So I'll show you the picture of a dog-like character. It's in the, okay, look at this one. When you look at that, You see that dog with 3 heads on the right side under the question mark. That is the hellhound he's talking about. It's called hellhound. He has adopted a hellhound. And the hellhound, I said, is explained and defined. You can search it out. It's spelled Hellhound. Hellhound. And it is explained or defined or is known as the black dog or the bearer of death. Is a species of immortal supernatural spirit who possesses the bodies of humans. He possesses the bodies. And this is what we are watching on TV. And then the Wikipedia, very popular dictionary online. Just type Wikipedia and you see it. It explains it as a hellhound is a mythological hound which embodies a guardian or a servant of hell, the devil or the underworld. Hellhound occurs in mythologies around the world. This is the advert we have been watching. We are bringing it to a program to a close, but I encourage you to try. Share the program. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe. We are watching this to the end. Watch the ending part.
This. It's certified organic with all natural ingredients.
Now remember, Lucifer, sharing is caring.
Have you seen how when the Catholic bishops, they conduct sermons and services and minions, and they do their hand, they invite people and they share? Watch this if that doesn't ring any bell.
This. It's certified organic with all natural ingredients.
Now remember, Lucifer, sharing is...
Did you see that?
All natural ingredients.
Now remember, Lucifer, sharing...
Okay, look at that. With the candle and look at the expression. It tells you they are trying to represent somebody that I don't want to mention. I want you to deduce it because that is mentioning that name is bringing that name down. And that name, I cannot bring it down because at the mention of that name, every knee must bow. This is what we are seeing on TV. Hellhound is a species of immortal supernatural spirit who possesses the bodies of humans upon being reborn on earth in order to complete their desired mission. They possess pyrokinetic and thermokinetic powers and is said to be the guardian of the supernatural world, making it their duty to make sure this world remains a secret to the human world. Their responsibility is to make sure, supernatural world, making it their duty to make sure this world remains a secret to the human world. So if we don't understand the world and we don't understand what we are doing, there are spirits responsible. Some people know it, but they keep it behind the scene and they use it in different ways. All these things are coming to the forefront. So remember, the end time is very, very close. Don't forget, don't hesitate to share this program. Please do your best, and let many see what we are doing here. Because if you can support such a thing, you will save a soul. Remember, we are not joking. We are here to do what God expects all of us to do as children of God. If we can all pursue such a thing, it means that we will be people that the Lord will be much more pleased with. Because the times that we are in, it takes me and you to come together to educate our people, to educate everybody, to bring things to the forefront that many did not know. If we can do this together, trust me, the world will be overtaken. But remember, it's never going to get easier. It's going to get tougher. But then, when it gets tougher, we will rather get to understand why it is tough, and that we can pray in a specific direction to make sure that we will have that understanding and we'll be able to dig deep into the things of the Spirit and understand that the times are bad, but not just because God doesn't like humanity or something is going on negatively. No, but the times are just bad. Please share your thoughts. Let us hear what you think. Subscribe to the channel and let us hear from you again next time. And it's going to be on Wednesday. A powerful time is coming your way. God bless you so much.
no man can shut. Hey, you are not a man, oh. You are not a man, hey, no. You are the God of everything. No one like you.